Hi, this is Takashino from Jazz Lab Japan. Today, I just want to share with you the another great reissues of TBM titles. Yeah, nowadays I've been getting the reissues of TBM titles a lot, but this one I show you right now is a kind of rare, and let me tell you, this is my first time to obtain this reissue series. I'll just show you the titles I got. Just three titles. This is Tsuyoshi Yamamoto, Misty, right? And the same Tsuyoshi Yamamoto trio, Midnight Sugar. And the last one I got is Isao Suzuki, Blow Up Plus One. Yeah, those are the very very popular titles of TBM, as you know. And this is the reissue in the US, by the Impex Records in 2017. Yeah, and what they did is kind of rare approach that these titles are a 45 RPM 2 LP set. You can remember I just talked about the same kind of approach, premium TBM reissue 45 RPM series done by the Mr. Koki Haniwa from the Craftman Records here in Japan in 2018. Yeah, so it's funny that Impex Records did the same kind of approach, a year ago, 2017, 45 RPM, 2 LP set, TBM reissues. So I don't know, Mr. Koki Haniwa got the idea from the Impex Records reissue. I don't know. That's what I guess. But anyway, with this 45 RPM 2 LP TBM reissues, the Impex Records used the remastered tape done by the legendary sound engineer called Mr. Toru Kotetsu here in Japan. You can remember that the TBM here in Japan did a kind of premium reissue of TBM titles in 1995 using the original master tape, and Mr. Toru Kotetsu remastered it, and the cutting was done by Mr. Toru Kotetsu, and pressing was done at the RTI in the US. That's what they did in 1995, and I already shared with you about that premium reissue series in 1995, and the sound quality is really really good. And they used that remastered tape, but the cutting was done by the Kevin Gray, and the pressing was done at the RTI the same. And let me tell you, the sound quality of these, Impex Records premium reissue TBM titles is just fantastic. I cannot compare it to the 1995 reissue or the other reissues, but obviously, it's just fantastic. Yeah, I I just want to say that Kevin Gray is is great. Yeah, he's great. They just released this premium reissue series just with a limited number of the copies in 2017. So it's a kind of difficult for you to get these titles on the market right now. But in case you find one or two titles or the titles on the market, I think it's better for you to dig, especially for the US collectors. Maybe in the US market, since the Impex Records US released these premium reissue series, maybe it's easier for you to get the titles from this series easily, than here in Japan. I don't know. But there is another thing which I found is funny is that the label, the label color in the US pressing, I think, as long as I, see the information or the pictures found on the Discogs, all the titles of this series, they use the original label design, TBM black and white label design. But I don't know what happened to the Japanese, market here, because I see the label color is different. For instance, if you look at this blow up, the label color is blue. If you look at this in the Midnight Sugar, the label color is orange, and Misty green. Yeah. So I assume that the Impex Records at that time, they kind of separated the U.S. market pressings and the Japanese market pressings with the color of the label. That's what I guess. I don't know, but that's it. So it's a kind of rare that you can get these colored label titles of this series TBM by the Impex Records. Yeah, that's it. So although it's a kind of difficult for you to find these titles from this series by the Impex Records, in case you find it, I think it's better for you to dig. Yeah, that's my recommendation. That's it for today. I hope you like it. Lastly, I would say just continue staying safe and healthy and be connected with the music we love, jazz. Thank you for watching today, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.